like 3 packets of those in a go. Like,
for a while, we always did a bigger packet of them, and I'm so glad they actually stopped because this limits me to my servings.
welcome back to Kicking It Keto. If you're new here, we're 2 besties sharing our keto lifestyle, favorite recipes and hacks. Let me do that again. Welcome back to Kicking It Keto. If you're new here, we're keto besties and we're sharing our favorite keto tips, lifestyle hacks and recipes.
Today we're going to be sharing with you our favorite keto treats. Now guys, I will say treats on keto are highly personal. What you choose to include and not include in your keto lifestyle is completely up to you. There's no right or wrong, but we like to share with you the way we like to do it and what's worked for us. So yeah, what should we try first, friend?
I really like these brownies. If I order them, they don't last in my fridge for a very long time. So let's go with those.
The nice thing is with their products from bakelot.jam is that they do have quite a long shelf life if you freeze them. And these freeze and defrost really, really well. So I like to have them in the freezer for those days when I'm really craving something chocolatey and decadent.
Yeah, and like we were talking just before we started shooting this episode, I recently discovered that I have an oxalate sensitivity. So almond flour is a little bit of a no-go for me at the moment because it causes a bit of an allergic reaction. And these actually use macadamia flour. So that's really nice if you do have maybe an oxalate sensitivity or an almond allergy.
Or you're trying to heal your gut health and you want to avoid oxalates for a while.
This would be a really good option.
Awesome, let's give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
They're so light.
So for anybody who hasn't tried these before, what I love about them is that it's a proper fudgy brownie.
Yeah, it's got that gooey consistency. It's just wonderful.
So the cake part is nice and moist and rich, and then it's covered with this awesome like chocolate ganache type of icing. And it's just a super satisfying treat with your coffee. You could even have it as a dessert with some ice cream. Like all
I like
around.
to warm it up a little bit and then have a scoop of the cob clever ice cream with it. It's so good.
And they taste really fresh.
They do. That's the thing I love about these. Even though I froze these and we've defrosted them, they still taste fresh and like they just were baked
Like
this
a
morning.
just baked brownie.
Yeah.
It's awesome. That's why it's one of our favorites.
So this one's definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. I love it.
100%, I agree. Let's move on to the next. So here we've got one of the Carb Clever products from Woolies, the hazelnut and cocoa nibbles. These are one of my favorites, although I do struggle a little now with the almonds.
Yeah.
But these are a great on-the-go snack.
And what's awesome about these is you can chuck them in your bag for on the go, but they're also really great sprinkled on your double cream yogurt as a breakfast, or there's
love them with the
so many
yogurt.
things you can do with them. And what I love about these is because they don't have any weird sweeteners in that, and I can even give them to my daughter and not have to worry about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to open the whole package.
Oh no, it's fine. So these nice little clusters are really great for snacking on, for giving you that crunch feeling like you feel like when you're having a snack. So nice for a movie night or a picnic or that sort of thing as well.
I also really love with these, like because of the texture and the chocolatey flavor. If you put it in your double cream yogurt, it kind of, if you were a cereal lover before keto,
Yes.
it gives you all that cereal kind
You could
of
even
vibe.
have it in a bit of almond milk as a cereal if you wanted to. That crunch is what's so good with these.
Also like that it's a little bit salty sweet, so it's not that overpowering kind of vibe. But these are 10. Definite winner. They used to be in my house all the time before I found out about my oxidant sensitivity, but these are honestly my favorites.
This is my all-time favorite keto snack. And one of the reasons it's my favorite as well is I can even have it on carnivore because the only ingredients in these is cheese.
Yeah, I can tell you before we even open that those get a 12 out of 10 from me.
Yeah, for sure. They do come in different cheese flavors, so you can try out the different ones and see what you like. Honestly, I love all of them.
This is my favorite flavor though.
Okay, if you are looking for these at Woolworths, I do get a lot of messages asking me where I found them. They're normally in that section where you queue at the tills on the sides there.
Yeah, so hold the people up while you look for them.
Yes.
They're definitely worth it.
This is also definitely my favorite substitute for popcorn.
Or even chips, because it's
Yeah.
got all that salty umami kind of flavor, and it's got the crunch, so it's just really satisfying without any nasty ingredients.
It's fantastic.
Listen here.
I'm having another one.
I take back what I said, these get a 20 out of 10. I can eat these every single day.
If I could only ever have one keto snack again for the rest of my life, these would be them.
Do you know what I just thought of? These would be brilliant as croutons in a salad.
Or even in a soup, friend. Now we need to make soup. Okay, sorry guys, episode's done. We're gonna go make soup. Bye.
I just want another one.
Yeah, me too.
We should not open these.
They used to actually do a bigger size packet, and in a way I'm glad they don't anymore, because you just finish the whole thing.
Do you think
open these.
Woolworths would sponsor us? Like
I don't
allow
know.
some supply.
Woolworths, will you sponsor us,
Can
please?
somebody tag me down below? Okay, we really have to wrap up the episode now.
Yes. So thank you for joining us to check out our favorite keto treats. Let us know yours down in the comments.
Join us next week for another awesome episode.
Yay! These are so good.
So we go to Seattle for coffee now. He gets himself like a gluten-free, like what was that one that you had the other day? Cookie. But I always arrive, because it's right there by the Checkers and the Woolies, like I always arrive with like 2 to 3 bags of this to have with my coffee. 3 bags if I haven't had lunch, then it's lunch.
It's really good.
As your keto coach, maybe you should be eating 3 bags at a time.
Listen, I completely understand it, and at least this is just cheese.